Okay, welcome back to Rick's Radio Conversions. Today we have Lowell's radio out of his Oldsmobile, and this was an AM/FM radio. The angle's a little bit different today so that we can get the good shot of the stereo light, which is a really neat feature. This radio also has a fader, fronts, rears, back to center. Kind of a neat feature there. One of the things we found with Lowell's radio was during the conversion, so the AM/FM switch, unfortunately, there's a little tongue on the back that has been broken off, probably due to age of the plastic. So what we did was, and we didn't realize this, Lowell, but so the volume control has got a unique switch to it. Didn't know what it did. My manual didn't show it. It shows the radio, but you know, this radio has no inputs for a tape player, so it's kind of strange. It may have been, which I didn't notice, for the lamp inside, if you wanted to have that on or off. But so with this knob pushed in, the volume knob pushed in, you're in FM. Pull it out, now you're in AM. We've got some pretty good cloudy skies today. Don't know if we're gonna get anything. Push it back in. And I kind of thought pushing it in was better. That way everything would match up with the knobs and stuff, and it's easier to keep it pushed in than it is to have it pulled out for the FM. So in for FM, out for the AM. Like I said, you can still use the volume with the AM. All right, now we're gonna pair the Bluetooth. Sorry. To pair the Bluetooth, you go from 12 to 2 o'clock position. As you can see down there, there's your BT.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
So we'll do the Bluetooth video first. I don't know if you noticed her say Bluetooth ready to pair, because I was messing around with the volume. I went that way 12 to 2 real fast. And we'll go over all the special features of the knobs to make things work. So now you can see we're connected here. And we'll bring up some iTunes. So now we're streaming to the iPhone. Let's say you didn't like that song. Just go up on the dial and that will fast forward. I always bring it back to center, because if you keep on fast forwarding, eventually you end up at the end of the dial. So that's a really neat feature there. And if you wanted to go back to the radio mode, once you're paired, you're going to take your volume 12 to 10, and now it's going to pause out. We'll get rid of all this other nonsense. And it takes about 10-15, there we go, seconds or so. It'll always go back to the radio mode, whatever radio mode you're in. So if you were in FM, it'll go right back to that. And we're going to go over all the Bluetooth features, then we're going to disconnect it and go into the AUX modes. So something else that's really neat about the radio, has a scan feature. Go all the way to the end. You're going to go 12 to 2. You're going to hear her say scanning for stations.
Scanning for stations.
My origin story and the confluence of...
About every 3 seconds, 5 seconds, we're going to go. Keep your eye on the stereo light. It's only going to pick up the very best stations.
Life, which actually helps young people to determine
And we'll let it get about 5 or 6 stations. Say you like that station, grab your tuner.
Station hold.
So I don't know if you noticed that, but we had about 4 or 5 stations. They all muted till you got to the actual station that we had selected there. Then you can just pull your push button out if you like that, and make that one of your stations. And we're back to normal radio modes.
Classroom and service locations around the world, including military installations.
So that's some of the Bluetooth features. Some of the other things with the built-in, you're going to get a microphone you can run, and it'll also pick up if you have your device close by. Your device microphone will also pick up. Hey Siri,
We're here for you, wherever you are.
what is the weather today?
It's currently cloudy and 78 degrees in Virginia Beach. Expect partly cloudy skies starting in the afternoon. Temperatures are heading down from 78 degrees to 69 tonight.
And have a best price guarantee. They really give you the whole.
So we can do that for the answering phone calls, drive-by, drive directions, all those different types of things. Music will pause down. It'll say turn right, turn left. For the Google Maps, and for making phone calls or whatever else your smart devices will do, this will do. And that's kind of it for the streaming pieces. Now what we're going to do is, since I'm only down to one device, so we are going to forget this device and listen to what she says.
Virginia Beach Racing Team, Pitbull Tobacco, and more. For locals, by locals.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Are you having
So now we're disconnected, and this remembers up to six devices. So you, spouse, kids, everybody gets their time. But if you do your device first, your priority, and everybody else goes down from that. So now we've got the AUX input plug hooked up.
next best employee through the power of radio? FM 99 has a proven track record of recruitment success. We reached thousands
Now,
of Hampton Roads
to get to the aux mode, you're off and on again. And now the aux mode is going. Now none of these things work in aux mode, but you know, if you use your device. That's how that works. Always make sure your device is turned up. So here's the volume control. I get that a lot too. I'm in aux mode and I can't hear anything. Turn your device all the way up, and then you can control the radio. Kind of an easy tip for that. And then you want to stop. You can have this going, and then you just go off and on again. And you're back to the radio. And I think that's it, Lowell. You're going to get a little bag with a microphone, plug it in the side, run up the A-pillar, steering column, something like that, someplace that you can be heard while using the phone piece. Other than that, really nice radio made by Motorola. Once again, I have no idea. I have no idea what that switch was for. But when we spoke on the phone, I was thinking to myself, you know, Lowell said, I never use AM, nobody ever uses AM. You know, maybe the emergency beacon thing when you're going through a tunnel for traffic. So I didn't have to worry about it. Off, on again, back to aux input, off, on again, back to the radio. Now we're going to go back to streaming again. Let me show you how aux is unplugged here. you go to your settings, there are your Bluetooths, and 12 to 2,
Bluetooth ready to pair.
and then you just
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
and it's that easy. That easy. Whoop. I got the camera kind of set up differently so we can see that stereo light like I was talking about. And now some people ask about I want my Sirius XM to work. Well, if you've got the app, same thing.
Three Dog Night after Eric Clapton from the cover collection at Classic Vinyl doing a JJKL number.
There we go. Nothing like doing some cocaine. So that's how the Bluetooth feature works. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So we've got the built-in fader, fronts, rears, back to front again. This also has your treble, right? And there's your bass. There's your tone. Now, to use the virtual balance, you're going to kind of be up in the treble area twice, 12 to 10. I don't know that she's going to do that with us on. Let's see. Let's get back to the radio mode. I've never done that streaming before in Bluetooth.
Balance.
There we go. Left. I'm sorry. Left. This is left.
Set.
So now we're on left only. We're back to treble.
Balance adjust.
Right. Left. Right. Left.
Balance set.
And I learned something today about the Bluetooth. But we'll get back to that. Right back to play again. There we go. And if you want, like I said, if you wanted to stop your Bluetooth, 12 to 10. I'm doing this left-handed, so. And this is how you can do everything. That way you can have this, in the dashboard or, somewhere. We'll wait till it times out. Now, even though this is a AM/FM radio and you can kind of see the dial, if you ever wanted to know what station you were on, grab the volume control, 12 to 2 3 times.
FM 98.7.
I don't know if you can see it. We're kind of head on here, so 98.7. We're pretty dang close to what the dial says. That kind of helps you out to see exactly what station you're on. It's mainly, I think, for guys that just have the AM radio. I know I use it for that portion. I think we've gone over all the modes. You get the user manuals for the radio, the Bluetooth, a quick start manual, all those kinds of things. And Lowell, thank you so much for sticking with us. We've been very, very busy. I've had your radio forever, I think. So thank you for being patient, sir. We do appreciate it. And if you want your radio converted just like Lowell's, please contact Rick's Radio Conversions at 757-716-9305. You could find us at ricksradioconversions.com. And we're also on Facebook. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.